Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here joined with Indy Campo.
Good morning, people. How are you today?
And man, we got a show for you. Thanks to Bitcoin taking off. It's still going higher right as we speak on this live show. And if you're missing the live show, oh my God, what are you doing? You need to buy your DJ15 tokens. Get into this group. Enjoy the live shows, man, because you're missing out before the prices go ballistic, because I am buying more DJ15 tokens and the price is gonna go higher and higher, and you're not gonna be able to get into the group. So you want to be able to do that. All right, but today we're gonna show you not only that not only we're gonna show you the price and how to trade this, right? It's gonna be a little hard, right? It's gonna be a little hard. But I'm going to show you an easier way to trade this, almost guaranteed way to trade this in today's show. So it's going to be absolutely amazing because, everybody knows. I'm not sure if everybody's seen this, right? I'd like to know if you've seen this before in the charts, and you're going to be able to hit the buy button every time and be 100% correct, possibly in this next bull market run of Bitcoin, because we're now off to the races and I'm really excited. All right, so before we get to that, Inti's got a few words to say.
Yes. As always, people, it's my work to remind you that nothing's guaranteed in the market, and despite the hype, this is not financial advice. So please be very careful, do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market.
Awesome, Inti. Thank you for that. Alrighty. So, let's get on to the charts. Alrighty. Okay. Wow. Bitcoin. Wow. It's going to move, right? It's just doing that right now. It's decided we're off to the races, and man, it's great. You can see that we're at 14,600 and rising. And if you were trying to scalp this, because that's all you can do, really. You have to scalp this. You can't actually, buy a swing trade on this, because that is suicide. That is pure suicide, right? And so if you're not a scalp trader, you're not interested in scalp trading, then you know what, this is not going to work out for you. And what you had to do, when I woke up this morning, I saw this W here, and I would have scalp traded this. Right, I would look for like W's, look for candle patterns, something to get you in a trade, and that's how you trade to that point. And look at this. This was a beautiful candle pattern. You're already done. You're already out of this trade, actually. If you ask me, I bet you'd probably be out of this trade. So you'd be stopping out right about here, and yeah, there you go. I think it's 2-1 right there. You're out of this trade. You've already made your money. You're gone. You do not stick around, right, on a scalp trade. Not at all, right? You can, right? Yeah, you can. And yeah, it might work out for you, right? But the best thing to do, right, if you're going to do the sticking around kind of part, make sure you stop to like 50% so that you can at least walk away with a break-even amount, right? Like not a break-even, but more than you would have gotten paid something, right? You would have taken away something if you want to scalp trade. But scalp trading is a very difficult thing, and it's not for everyone. So, with that said, right, we need to take a look at the trade that will make it easier for you to just hit the buy button and watch your money grow. All right. Well, if we go back in time, you can see that Bitcoin went all the way up to the 61.8 and came all the way back down. All right. And it was dumped all the way back down majorly, right, when it hit the 61.8. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, it does. It sounds like we went all from, remember the 61.8 at 14,000, almost like 13.8, and then we dumped all the way back down to 3,000 or 4,000? Well, that's the same thing that happened here. And then we crawled our way back, consolidated, and then we never looked back except when we went back to this blue line, which is called the 21 EMA. And every time we hit the 21 EMA, we bounced off of that and never looked back. Take a look for yourself. Bouncy, hit the 21 EMA, bounce back up, right? And yeah, and you can see that, right? All the way up. Bouncing off the 21 EMA. All the way up. So, you can see, because of that, right? You can see that if you did the same thing, right? At this point now in time, you could wait for the 21 EMA to hit the buy button and wait. And that's all you have to do. And if you want to do that, you can do that at bybit.davinci15.com. That's one of the places which has the most liquidity and one of the places that I use. Also, BTCMEX.com, another place that does extremely well for traders out there. And Phemex. Davinci15.com, and you could get massive bonuses on all these different places. So yeah, and you can spread the risk if you want to open them up accounts across all those three leverage trading platforms. You can do so and spread the risk so that if one of those leverage trading platforms do go down, you could always switch to the other one. So that's what I would suggest you do: is open up all three accounts and spread the risk. And then of course, all you have to do is wait for the 21 EMA and see if it works out, right? No, it can't guarantee it. Sorry, but it's close to it. I think it's going to probably do the exact same thing. Going forward, we're never seeing that. We're never going below to further, really far below the 21 EMA. So you buy that. You maybe give yourself some room so that you don't get stopped out or get liquidated, of course, right? So, but yeah, you can just buy the 21 EMA, and there you go. And it'll probably take a while because it looks like we're gonna blow off here and go higher and higher on Bitcoin, and probably even go to 16, 17,000 before we come back to the 21 EMA. Heading over to Ethereum. We can see Ethereum's what? Bitcoin is doing what? That's nice. And yeah, but at least you know what? It's staying above this. It's creating this wedge pattern, and so it's doing the same kind of consolidation that Bitcoin did back in the day here. Let me just go back down. Oof, it's crazy how I mean, take a look at this. I'm gonna scale this. This is what November 2016 looked like. It's like nothing on the chart. That's what this part's gonna look like. Right here, right where we're at right now, that's what it's gonna look like by next year. Think about that. And
I want that's FOMO into this.
And that's what's gonna happen here. Right? If we zoom out on Ethereum, actually, you know what? We can't do it on because this is not the cash market. We need to go to a cash market of Ethereum. So let me just bring that up, because if we zoom out on Ethereum, right, it's gonna look like that too. So because Ethereum is ready to go, right, as well. But Bitcoin, the thing is, Bitcoin has to have its day in the sun first before it goes. So we'll probably trade sideways until probably let's see here, no more than December before this thing pops. Maybe we'll blow out beforehand, but it's going to take a little bit of time. As for Ethereum, looking at the Ethereum, remember, Ethereum, if we go into dollar values, because you know what, that's where you'll see the actual, because the dollar's not worth anything really. so that's where we'll see some serious movements, right? We're gonna see Ethereum just leave this bottom part. You see this mountain here, a price action here. You're not gonna see it. It's just gonna be like flat when Ethereum is done.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're just amazing, right? It's just gonna be what happened back down there? What happened back down there? Like down here, you're gonna see like this. What? Did something go down there? You'll be squinting on the chart, right? When Ethereum's finished, it's going to be absolute epic ride in cryptocurrency land. Buckle up.
Hey, now that Ethereum 2.0 is like close to be launched, is the normal Ethereum going to pump or dump?
Yeah, actually, I had. Let me bring it up here. I want to talk about that, right? Ethereum 2.0, right? I can't believe I had the tweet up here, but I guess I took it down. So yeah, Ethereum deposit contracts is now released. It doesn't mean you should go running out and deposit your 32 ETH. This is for professionals, people who know what they're doing, because your Ethereum will be converted to Ethereum 2.0 and it can't go back, right? So do not jump on this bandwagon, right? And you don't know if there's a risk that something might be broken in Ethereum 2.0 and you might lose some money in those contracts. So let the professionals do what they need to do. They know how to handle this, because without that, if you do try to jump into this, you might get burnt. So just let it cook for a while, and then once it's like either a GUI interface. I don't think it will ever be a GUI interface for you guys to do that. I think you'll have to go through a pool or something like that in order to stake your Ethereum and gain an interest on your Ethereum. And remember, you won't be able to use it until the next iteration, the next what's it called, phase in Ethereum. So you'll be gathering all this Ethereum 2.0, but you won't be able to sell it. So keep that in mind, right? So, all right. All right. So another thing I want to talk about is like Bitcoin, man. It's 100 days over 10K, or 101 days, and the 200-day moving average, right? Take a look, man. Let's just bring up the 200-day moving average on the cash market here. Oops, yeah, that's the daily right there. So if we scroll down, you can see the 200-day moving average is at 10,400. We're not going back here. That's not happening. That's not happening anymore. That's it. You could wave goodbye. Yeah, just say see ya. That's it, right? And so yeah, if you FOMO in and buy some Bitcoin, just remember, right? If you want to buy and hold, if you're buying and hold, yeah, you're probably gonna see some days that you're gonna be in the negatives for a while, but not for long. Maybe a month, maybe 2 months, right? If you buy it on the FOMO, but at this point in time, there will be very little time that you'll be in the negatives. You'll be down on your purchase at this point in time. So dollar cost average in, just blindly look at it. Don't look at the price. Put some money into Bitcoin and watch it grow. At this point in time, you are at this moment in time where you've got almost a sure thing in Bitcoin. All right, Trump. What's going on with the election? Oh my goodness. Looks like Trump is going to lose this one by a small margin. Biden is obviously in the lead here, and we don't know who's the president just yet. But either way, whoever wins ends up winning at the end. Whether it happens that Trump pulls out some sort of like rabbit out of his hat and edges out Biden, this is going to be contested. No ifs, ands, or buts or when. Whether Biden wins or Trump wins, this is going to drag on for quite some time. It's going to be, you might want to get your popcorn ready, because it's going to get interesting. All right. With that said, remember, if you want to watch this live, because it's going to be a lot of exciting times, and things are going to get so crazy with so many people coming into this space, right? You want to get your position ready in this live stream. So do that by buying a DJ15 token, right? And remember, you get to sell it back to me. And I'm going to take proceeds, everything that I've earned, to buy up the DJ15 token, so the price keeps going higher and higher and higher. So you could actually sell it back at a higher price. So you could buy more than one. You could buy 10, you could buy 20, and then you'll be able to like sell it back at a higher price because I don't know if it's going to be at a higher price, but because I'm the one that's buying it up with the earnings from the YouTube channel, you might as well get a few more than just one in order to watch the show. So, yeah, head over to Uniswap. Pick some up. If you don't know how to do that, right, I have a video, right, showing you how to buy the tokens right here. So open up the description below and buy some and get yourselves into this huge, because you know what? I get this distinct feeling once we get into that the blow off top phase, that every single retail person comes into this market, they're gonna see this DJ token just all constantly. Just imagine, right? Like, let's take a look at this. Imagine seeing a chart that's constantly just going up and never going down. I don't know if it's gonna happen that way, but most likely, especially if I'm using my money that I'm earning to buy up the tokens and keep the price higher and higher, I think it's gonna look very interesting, right? DJ15, this chart, and everybody's going to be attracted to a chart like that, just constantly just keeps going up, 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 and not stopping. Right? That's how human nature is. They think that that's normal, basically. And they don't understand why that's not normal in basically in the economy. Things go up, things go down, but you know, they're going to be looking for something cheap to buy, and I think they might be interested in my DJ15 token in the coming months. So you might as well get in ahead of those guys, right? Before that. All right, Inti, let's do some TA on some 3 altcoins before we close off today's show and go on to the questions and answers for the DJ15 token holders and Pandora's Wallet subscribers, right? So also, yeah, that's right, I forgot to mention, right? Pandora's Wallet subscribers get to access the show as well. So subscribe to Pandora's Wallet as well if you don't want to buy the token. Okay, Inti, what do you got for me?
Okay, so the first one is going to be from Mr. Ragni. Sorry if I pronounce your name badly, sir. And he wants TA on KNC.
KNC. All right, let's take a look. KNC. And I love this because you know what? This is a time. Right here is a time to buy a DJ. Right now, it's a time to buy DJ15 tokens. Right now, right, is a time to start shopping for these tokens here that are like just getting absolutely decimated as Bitcoin dominance is just constantly gonna go up. You want to buy things low. You want to be able to get in at a low price. This is like going to your shopping center, right, and getting the PlayStation 5, right, at 50% off, right? And not only that, you get to sell it later on, right, for 3 times as much around February, right? It's just incredible, right? You've got this incredible advantage, right? Yeah, it looks like it's coming back. This KNC thing looks like it's coming back to the 88.6. It's got some more to go. But if you start nibbling in here, I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, Bitcoin might crush this thing even more. It's going higher. But hey, you know what? You don't know where the bottom is. I don't know where the bottom is. And so you might as well slowly start easing in, because you didn't buy the top. And here's another coin that I just missed my second double, but that's all right. Looks like I had two doubles. I don't know what the hell that's all about. But anyways, I'm interested in getting more of this. I'm probably gonna nibble more as this thing comes down. Nibble it here. I don't know. I think I might wait a little bit because I think this thing has a little bit more room to go, because you can see the W-ish action happening around the 88.6. So I'm going to wait for the 88.6. And then I'm going to pick some up. And if it falls lower, if it falls to the last time I entered, I'm going to pick some more up. And that's it. I like what I'm seeing here. So next, let's go on to another coin, Inti.
Okay. So Mr. Stingy Monkey asked for TA on BET.
BET?
Yes. B of Bob. The other B.
V? Okay, I thought it was Black Entertainment Network. Yeah, I always wondered about the BET, Black Entertainment Network. Can you imagine if we had like a WET, a White Entertainment Network in the United States? How? That would not go over well.
I don't think so.
Oh man, it's so lame though. It should exist, but yeah, the Americans are just crazy. Anyways, so right here you can see again 88.6. You see the W here. You know it's coming back to the 88.6. That's where we're headed. That's where you should be buying. I got some at the 61.8. Started nibbling, but that's okay. I'm gonna nibble some more at the 88.6. And that's how you do it, right? And then you could always wait. If let's just say you're saying, well, Mr. D, I don't like this. It's like there's no turning around for this thing. It's going straight down. It's just too scary for me. I want to wait until it actually starts to show some signs of life, and that's fine too. You could always wait for a Wing pattern that's happened like here before you actually buy, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, next and final coin before we close off. Oops, did I switch the screen? No, I did. Did I show the screen on the VET?
No.
Okay, well, both of you guys, you need to like be on that, right? All right.
Yes.
Chris, you're supposed to be on that. That's your job, man. That's your job, right? All right. So yeah, so as you can see here, VET, right? Again, is gonna hit the W. We have to redraw the fibs from the top to the bottom of this W, right? And then, right, we can see that look, the 88.6 is right at the top of the W, right? And it's almost there. It's on its way, and that's where you want to be a buyer for sure. Can it go lower? Yes, it can. But I think that's a nice entry point, and I'm probably going to see some sort of bounce at that level. I bet you any money. All right. Next and final coin, Inti.
The next and final coin is going to be from Mr. Adam, and he wants TA on IrisNet, please. He said you just had a 34% jump.
Okay, what was that coin again?
IrisNet.
Okay, so it's
IRIS.
Iris.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Iris in BTC is not doing anything. Did it do something in USD? Yeah, okay. Not much. Okay, there's not much data on this, so we're gonna go down to like the daily, right? And we at least it stopped its downward sloping area here. If you're interested in buying this, maybe you wait for this to bounce and then come back down, and you buy the lower area of this bottom area, which is a 283 sats. But again, if you buy this right now, if you just buy this right now, as it is, are you buying the highs, Inti?
No.
You're buying the lows.
Yep.
So there's nothing wrong with buying this right here, right? And doing the little old lady style. You can see that even though price is going down, nobody's interested in selling this thing. What's happening is that it's just that there's a few people who are weak hands, right? Who are not looking at the overall fundamentals, and they are just selling into this market, and the strong hands are holding, and there's not many weak hands. So you can see that in the volume profile. Nobody's interested in selling this thing really. It's just nobody's interested in buying it right now, and that's why you see the slowly sloping down. And yeah, that's my TA for this coin, and it's probably has decent fundamentals because the volume shows that it's going to start to rise very soon. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for participating in today's live stream. If you missed this live stream, right, once again, purchasing the DJ15 tokens, links in the description below, will get you in, and you don't want to miss that. Don't forget to hit the like and hit the subscribe and the all on this video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Bye.